Hello, thank you for joining me. We'll start this session with some breathing and energy medicine routine. So sit comfortably or lie on the floor, whichever you prefer. We'll spend a few minutes in the breathing exercise. Allow yourselves to become aware of your breathing. Just to notice. Ever so gently allow your breathing to go lower and deeper into your body, down into your belly. And allow the inhale to puff up and your exhale. Allow your belly to pull back toward your spine. So in your inhale, puffing up, actually all of you can expand if you can feel that. And on the exhale, coming back towards your spine. Ever so gently allow the rhythm of the breath to shift. So at the exhale, it's about twice as long as your inhale. There are actually 4 parts of the breath. We're only focusing on 2 of them. Each transition between inhale, exhale, and exhale, inhale are also part of the breath. And since we're in a time of major transition on the planet, it could be an interesting exploration to notice those transitions in the breath. Watching. Continuing the puffing up on the inhale and the lengthening of the breath on the exhale. And notice what happens between the 2. Gently allow yourself to return to your more natural breath. Bring your attention into the room when you return. You're noticing if things look different for you. Also noticing if things in your body feel a little different. I'm going to do just a little exercise around manifesting or creating. Just a word of attention. What we focus on and what we pay attention to is what we draw into our lives. And so if you have a lot of attention on your fear of the bad things that are going to happen, you may really experience and feel those bad things as a result of your attention. We have opportunities to create a wonderful life at this time also. Not that there won't be some challenges or perhaps some difficulties, but we're at a time of major transition on the planet. And so I am trying and I'm suggesting that you could use this also as a challenging time to show up differently or create something or call something to yourself. So there's a hand movement of that goes with the calling in or the creating, which is just the literally calling into yourself, pulling your palms towards your heart, and then letting them go down towards your belly, and just this rotating movement. And just notice what this feels like. If there's anything you want to let go of, you can just imagine those dropping off the bottoms of your hand as you go down. Or you could expressly do some work to let go. But right now we're just focusing on the bringing in. Great. Okay. Thank you. Now we'll do a couple of minutes of the correcting neurological disorganization or wake up your brain routine. You can do this seated or standing. So I'll sit for the moment and then I'll stand up in just a moment. But find the collarbone points right underneath your collarbone. If you put your fingertips under the collarbone and just sort of feel for where the tender spot is, they're usually around the point of the middle finger. And they're in that hollow space. So you can rub that or hold and press or tap. You're going to tap about 20 times if you're tapping. Great. And then next go down to the thymus gland. There's that lump in your chest that rules your immune system. Okay, now I'll stand up. And next you want to go to under your arms, which you can do either way. Tap or rub about 20 times. Great. And now we're going to do cross crawl exercise, which is opposite hand and knee. If this is a little challenging to start, it's because you need it. So be patient with yourself and just work at it. We're going to do a couple more rounds of this and you'll notice it gets easier. I want to do about 12 of these, but I haven't actually kept count. So I'll do about 2 more and then we'll stop. And then we're going to do 2 more rounds of the whole routine. So 20 times tapping or rubbing or pressing, 20 counts. Great, and then the thymus gland. Great, and the arms. Great, and then marching 12 times. This marching connects your left and right brain, helps you think better. It's also a replication of when children start to crawl, and once they start learning, because they're activating their left-right brain communication. Let's tap some more. Great. 20 times here. And then the arms. And then just notice what's happening in your body as we're doing this. What's happening in your brain. This cross crawl is actually very good for you if you have any kind of learning disorder or just overwhelm, or if you're a bit depressed. It can really help bring your mood up. Okay, thank you. All right, we will do a little bit of Qigong. So let me put the chair back. Just stand with your feet about a shoulder width apart. Pressing your feet into the floor and really feeling your feet supported, and see if you can actually let yourself feel the energy that's supporting you come up your body. Okay. And inhale, we're going to bring our arms up over the head. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then exhale, just bring them down front. Great. And now at the bottom, we'll just do a little and exhale. Okay, and then that inhale, bring it up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And bring it down. And then out. And in, and we'll do that one more time. Up, up. Stretch. And down. Okay. The next routine I'll show you is something called over energy correction, or Wayne Cook posture, a variation of the Wayne Cook posture. You can sit or stand. Usually it's easier to sit for this, but I'm going to stay standing for now. Cross your left ankle over your right and bring your arms up in front of your chest and put the backs of your hands together. Great. Now put the right hand over the left and lock the fingers, and then bring the fist down and up to your heart. Just breathe into the space, very calming and relaxing. You want to add another piece, you can put tip of your tongue in the roof of your mouth, which will connect up the governing and central meridians. This can help you feel more centered and organized and overwhelmed. Help you focus. Some people use this as an entry into meditation. Some people use this lying down as a assist in falling asleep. This correction, like the correcting neurological disorganization correction that we did earlier, each one of these will last a few hours. For yourself, you'll have to work that out for yourself as you watch it. So they may be ones that you want to do throughout the day until your being can more easily hold the correction. Okay, thank you. I'll stop this recording for now, and then we'll start the energy psychology.